Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and today I have got my first Ultimate Team series. I was in two minds whether to start one or not. I said to my subscribers I wouldn't in my first Southampton career mode episode. And yeah, I'm still going to be focusing on career mode, Barcelona as well, because I'm going to have heaps of videos out. I've been playing FIFA 14 heaps, so it's definitely not a problem for me. I have the time to play it a lot and the time to make videos a lot, so that is not going to be a problem. So I definitely think I should do some Ultimate Team. So I'm showing you here a really cheap team I'm starting with. Only one player cost over 1,000 coins. That was Jeremy Menez, mostly because the team he plays for in PSG, because of the link he'll provide with Ibrahimovic or Cavani, two very amazing strikers. Whichever one you choose to partner, he should do well, and he's got pace. That's the main reason. But the rest were really cheap. But my two attacking midfielders were very interesting. I got Grenier and Gourcuff, and they're both 6'1". You think a tall centre attacking mid, they don't really have much pace, so you don't think they'll be good, but they really surprise me. They do very well for me and really showcase, because strength is more important. So you got Gonalons as well. So two players, well, I got two 6'1" players and one 6'2" players in midfield, one of them being the centre defensive mid. So it provides a lot of height, and also you got Fanny, fantastic player, and he's got his height is 6'1" as well. So we've got some tall players in our team, and I've also improved this team a bit later with a couple other players, but you'll be seeing that in coming episodes. So I did want to do this. Why I originally said I wasn't going to do it, because I started with a bronze team and it really wasn't enjoyable. Like, the bronze players were really bad, but I really enjoy playing with gold players. And when you have good chemistry, Ultimate Team is really good. But when you have bad chemistry, your players play like shit, pretty much, to be honest. And it's not fun. I did that. I was going to do like a pack opening team, and the chemistry was bad, and I just played terrible. So maybe I didn't like it because of that. But now I played with this team, and I just played fantastically. Lacazette, this guy here, he's one of my favorite players. I added a catalyst, what are they called? The chemistry style, yeah, which increases his pace and his passing. And same happened with here. I wanted to improve passing of my strikers, because that's what creates the goal. So I put what's that, Deadeye on Menez, and that improves the shooting and passing as well. He definitely needed to improve his shooting for a striker, and Lacazette did as well, but his shooting says 69, but he's got decent shot power, so I didn't need to worry about that. I wanted Lacazette to come into the more creator, like a deep lying forward, where they can create the goals, and Menez to be the finisher, because I think he just really suits that more to Lacazette. Lacazette, I don't know, it just... To be honest, it didn't really matter which one. To me, Lacazette already had the better passing attributes in terms of short pass and vision. But yeah, I could change it up, and it just really depends who you prefer. I really like Lacazette as a player. When I started with him on Ultimate Team, he just really looked good to me. I don't know whether it be his height. He's 5'8". He's not too small, but he's not too tall as well. So yeah, he's just a great overall player, as you'll be able to see in these videos. And the chemistry styles actually do affect. You'll see Lacazette trying to create stuff for my team, and he did in fact do so. But here, people who say pace not important, it's not important, I should say. Just look at that, and the finesse shot is back as well, Doumbia. So that is definitely an explanation that pace is still a big factor. But I know I can understand if people said it's not as important. That's definitely correct. Strength plays a big part, but it's still going to showcase, but not as much as previous games, at least with the first few games I played in Ultimate Team right now. I've still got heaps more to play it, so I might find out what's more important, that kind of thing. But here, Digne, I got a lucky rebound there. That was a fantastic goal to see. A bit of terrible goalkeeping, I'll have to say. If that was against me, I'll be hating the game, and I'll be accusing of scripting and that kind of thing. So I've got to be fair. I'll probably be complaining, so if that happened to me. But to be honest, would you feel happy if that happened to you? I know I wouldn't. But it was very good to get the equalizer. I definitely wanted to start off to a good start, and I'm sure you did notice in the seasons kind of thing, I already played a few matches. Like I said, I had other teams, like bronze teams and whatever, pack teams, but I didn't really enjoy it. So that's the reason why I've already started the seasons. Yeah, so that's my explanation behind that, and hopefully that's okay that I didn't start exactly from the start. But yeah, I'm still in the bottom division, so I'm sure you don't mind. But here, Menez, look at the pace right here. He just blast past, and a great powerful finish there. Yeah, that's just really showcased, improving his shooting attributes through through the Deadeye chemistry style, improving his passing and shooting. A lot of people out there they'll be looking to use the Hunter one, which improves the shooting and pace. But I really want to focus on the passing, because for me, a lot of the time my players pass it to the opposition or the wrong player. And yeah, that happened. A long shot from Obramaniak. That was a decent long shot. I really was not expecting that. I was trying to put my player in the way so he could block it, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. You'll see on the replay here, instead of going for the tackle, I tried to go in the way of the ball, but unfortunately he didn't save it, and I thought my keeper could have saved that. But of course, you know, in Ultimate Team, the long shots are so overpowered. But here, look at that by Lacazette. That is a perfect explanation of the chemistry style I added to him to improve his passing ability, and he just to become a catalyst. That's basically the word for it. He created the goal right there. Fantastic dribbling, but also fantastic ball to enable us to finish that chance. And I was very happy with that by Lacazette. He's fastly growing into one of my favourite teams in Ultimate Team so far. And also I like players with a real face as well. It just seems a bit more realistic, and he does have that. A lot of the French players do. Another reason why I build a French team, but not the big reason. The big reason I wanted to build a team from the same country, but also from the same league, to get the maximum chemistry, to really test how you can play different, with a maximum chemistry, like with the full green lines and no orange lines, so I can really show the difference. Well, I'm not sure if you can tell the difference, because people will just say it's how good you play, but it definitely isn't. I really want to showcase how chemistry works. But yeah, I just want to test different players so you can find out some good players for yourself. That's the thing with this series. I want to play with lower rated players. I don't want to go out and buy big expensive teams. I don't want to ideally spend real money on the game. I just want to buy some cheap teams and really show you that some good players. Just give tips, because I know this series was successful last year. Like just finding out some cheap beast players. That's pretty much it. And eventually maybe having a lot of coins and being able to buy bigger teams later in Ultimate Team. But for now, I'm going to be just buying cheaper teams and see how I can play with them. But of course, with this French team, I'm not going to trade it, or I'm not going to sell the players until I start playing badly or something. Because if I'm winning, obviously I'm enjoying playing with that team. So I'm going to keep going, and hopefully, because obviously you don't want to buy a player just after one game, like after one win. You want me to consistently play well with certain players to... I want you to buy those players, not just after a couple games where a couple players score or something. You want definitely some consistent performances by a player before you go out and buy him, even though Lacazette, I just want to show you him right away, because he was really a big player for me, and talking about how cheap I got him for and what he's done so far in his output in his first game for us. And I was really happy what he was able to do. And there you can see I've only got the chemistry styles on the two players, and I just got those in the pack, so I didn't go out and buy them to try and improve, purposely improve them. I thought I just might as well use them and see what effect they do have. So again, going into our second match, and if we do win this match, I'll actually get promoted to Division 9, because I already got results from previous matches. A couple wins and a couple draws, but also a loss there as well. So I've still only had one loss online, which is good, I guess. And that was with a bronze team against the full gold team, like what you see here. So yeah, I wasn't too disappointed with that, because obviously I faced a better team, and all the rest of the games where I played fair teams, I've been unbeaten. So I've got to be really happy with that. It's been a very decent time. I'm not sure why I didn't continue with Ultimate Team. I didn't find it enjoyable when I was being a bronze team. It felt really slow and stuff, but being a gold team, it feels a bit faster. Again, they're probably faster players, and that's probably why. So here, we're playing against a guy who's had their club since I have, February 2010. Pretty much, that's really a long time, to be honest. Playing the game since, that would have been FIFA 10, obviously. So that was a long time ago, to be honest. And again, low chemistry. You're going to see the effects, hopefully, that 100% chemistry. And really, look at those lines there. There's heaps of red lines. Even if you do have 100% chemistry, you can still have a lot of orange lines, not 100% like green connections. So I do want to show that as well. Hopefully I can play against some people with 100% chemistry, but don't have full green lines like I do in my team. And hopefully you'll be able to see the comparison and how important it is. So I'd be trying to build teams from the same country, but also from the same league. It's going to be really difficult because... yeah, it's really hard. Like, in the Premier League, there's heaps of amazing players that are not originally from England, so their nationality isn't English. Same with the La Liga as well. I guess you can say there's a lot of Spanish players, but there isn't very good strikers that are just originally from Spain, if you ask me. There might be one, but yeah, not really too much. Same in the Bundesliga as well. There isn't many amazing German strikers. Like there's a couple, but well, I wouldn't call them amazing. I would call them just good. Like Kiesling, he's decent. Especially with Gomez gone now. Yeah, it's really hard to find one. So, yeah, the Bundesliga is probably out of the question unless Royce gets in form as a striker. But he's playing as a left midfielder, like he's got his latest in form, so that might be hard. Leave some suggestions for countries to try and do, show you how they play. But right now, I'm focusing on France, and hopefully my current team gets some informs, which I think they're capable of doing. And I don't have some good players in the team. Well, there's some players who I don't have who are good. That's what I'm trying to say. Like Valbuena, he's a decent player, but for me, he's a bit weak for this FIFA game because strength is definitely something important. You see Lacazette again trying to thunder through the defense, but didn't work on that occasion. But you can see I'm really dominating possession. I'm keeping it in my opponent's half and pretty much dominating. But when they go on the attack here, you think he should be able to score. So I defended that well. And obviously, we cleared it, and that was a very good thing. And Lacazette, again, I like to talk about him a lot. He's one of my favourite players so far. And I would advise you to go out and buy him. I bought him for 550 coins, and he can assist and score for you. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about him. And definitely, he does well partnering with Menez, as you can see so far. They're combining well. And then you got Gorkuf as well. He's a very good creator of goals. And also, the other attacking midfielder I have as well. What's his name again? I forgot his name. Grenier. He's very good free kick taker. I have a free kick with him. I won't give it away if I scored or not, but it was a very good free kick. And here they're going, I'm not sure what they were doing there, but Digne tries a shot, and that went well wide. But of course, it was on his opposite foot, I believe, on that occasion. He's a left footer, obviously playing at left back. Originally, or generally, they're going to be the foot of the position they play. But some players, usually at left back, you don't really find someone who has a good weak foot, but there's a couple with 4 stars, Lacazette coming through, and that could have been a penalty, but obviously it wasn't to be on that occasion. But it was a good chance, obviously. Here, a bad touch by Perrine, but it kind of led him to go a bit forward there, which is always good. But we gave it away in midfield. When you're on the transition, it could be very costly, as you see here. But I should have dealt with that. You see Fanny there, he's a really good right back. He's probably one of the best out there because of his height and pace. He's got very good sprint speed, and as I said before, being 6'1", but here they made the breakthrough. I rushed my goalkeeper up, and my goalkeeper handed it to them, but instead of smashing it in or just tapping it in, my opponent decided to lob it. I'm not sure why he did that, but obviously he must be a noob at the game or whatever. You might play against some noobs right now because you're in Division 10, like new people playing in the game, and we made the quick rebound. Menez, it dropped to Mavuba, the centre defensive mid. For whatever reason, he decided to run forward, and yeah, I'm happy he did that, or no one would have been in that position. So that was very good. See, that was a very smart run. He saw the opportunity, and then he made the run into the box. That's something I really enjoy with this year's game. Players are a lot smarter with their runs, and with 100% chemistry, and yeah, the full chemistry, the biggest you can get from 10 from each player. They make even better runs, which is really good. And you see here, Lacazette thundering through, lightning pace, should have finished. I tried to go past the goalkeeper, and honestly, that should be a red card. But unfortunately, keepers don't get red cards online for whatever crazy reason. And so I'm losing my voice a bit now, because I've been doing heaps of commentaries lately. So hopefully it's not too bad. But here's the free kick I was talking about by Grenier. There he is, or however you say his name. He's a really great player. I like watching him in real life as well. He's scored some amazing goals. He's a really class player. He's been at Lyon for a really good time, very loyal to his team when they're, I guess you can say, struggling. They aren't like superpowers anymore. They used to be superpowers of the French league, but obviously teams like PSG going up now. But I still like Lyon. Hopefully one day they'll get back to their best. And obviously players like Benzema started there, so it's a big team in terms of French football. But there, obviously, they would score from the corner when I gave away the corner. So I was pretty disappointed with that. It's pretty hard to defend for corners. I'm sure other people are the same. And finally, my favourite player got another goal, Lacazette. And as you can see, he looks like a beast in the game. He looks like he can really terrorise defences. And yeah, he looks like as a really dangerous player and really a dangerous partnership pretty much with him and Menez. Both have pace. I think they both have the 4-star skill moves, I believe. And yeah, they're just really dangerous. As you see, Menez on this occasion tried the finesse shot, but you win a corner from that. And like I said, they are really combining well together, and it's just showcasing that pretty much. And again, Grenier with the set pieces, amazing dead ball specialist, and there the legend Eric Abidal. Fantastic player. Wanted to get him when I decided to make a French team. He was the first guy that came to mind. Used to be like amazing player for Barcelona. Obviously had his troubles in real life, like with cancer and that kind of thing. I believe he's bet cancer 3 times. It is now, like, read. Yeah, I read that somewhere. Like 2 or 3 times. So that's an amazing thing by him. And yeah, it's a big move, honestly. Like when you're a professional footballer and you get struck down with something like that, you think it really shows you like it can happen to anyone. So you got to be really surprised with that. I'm not surprised. You got to really, you can't take life too seriously. Because I know some people like these days, like I don't want to go talking about that, but anyway, yeah, like you don't know how long. Like, you could get something bad, like, happen to you. Like, it happens all the time. So you got to be really, like, make the most of the time you have. And I guess not be like me and just stay home and make videos. That's why you may see I might start not making much videos. I just got to focus on what I want to do and that kind of thing. But yeah, I won't focus on that. For now, I win the title, and that's all you can ask for, pretty much. It was a great result. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to win, like, who knows, like, Ultimate Team results. Like, when I was playing Ultimate Team in FIFA 13, at times I went on bad runs of losing because of, like, pace abuse and that kind of thing. I want to play with realistic teams, fun teams, but yeah, that can happen. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Hopefully enjoy this episode. If you want to see some more Ultimate Team, just leave your suggestions, what you want to see in this Building from the Bottom Road to Glory series. Like, it was pretty good last year. Like, I got a lot of subscribers from that. Like, I noticed in the comments, like, for me, it's very interactive. Like, people like to leave comments who to bring to the team and that kind of thing, who they want me to sign or whatever. And yeah, I'm just showing off Lacazette, fantastic player. I'll probably have a FIFA crush on him right now, pretty much. But yeah, that's enough for now. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you guys next time.